What's going on, boys and girls? Today you're going to see me make something that I hardly ever make, which is some sweet stuff, which is going to be some cookies. We're going to make some chocolate chip cookies using white chocolate, and they're going to be gluten-free chocolate chip cookies. So I stole this recipe from someone. I kind of added to my own, and we're going to see how it's going to come out. So y'all follow me, see if you like it. All right, guys, we got a whole bunch of stuff here. We got 1.5 cups of gluten-free flour, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, a third of a cup of butter flavored of shortening like lard, a third of a cup of real butter, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, which that's not oil, we're probably gonna have to melt that down, a fourth of a cup of white sugar, which that's just regular cane sugar, 3/4 of a cup of packed brown sugar. So that is packed, and it was in 3/4 cups. We got 2 eggs right here. We got 2 teaspoons of real vanilla extract, and we got about 8 ounces of chocolate chips. Let's put the dry ingredients together first. All right, the first part's fairly easy. Just take our flour, put our flour in there. We'll take our sugar. No, we don't put sugar in first. I almost screwed up. Not our sugar, not yet. We're going to take our baking soda, our salt, and that is Himalayan salt, guys, and our baking powder. And we're going to whisk those all together. Get those nice and whisked. Then we're just going to put this aside. We're going to whisk it some more. I'm just not going to make a long video. Okay, now it's going to get interesting. We're going to put our lard in there, or our butter flavored shortening. They want to make it sound all fancy. And butter flavored shortening is just butter flavored lard. Our room temperature butter, which it wasn't at room temperature, guys. I threw it in the microwave for about 15 seconds or so. Put all that in there. We're going to put our coconut oil in there, which is not oil yet, but it will be shortly. And now is when we put in our 2 sugars. Put in this sugar here, and put in our brown sugar. And then we're just going to whisk all this together until it's a good consistency. And I know what you guys are saying. This fool ought to be using a mixer. And guess what? I'm going to use one. All right, let's do it like we're supposed to do it. So we're going to mix this thoroughly. Get everything incorporated. Get all that brown sugar incorporated. Now we'll come back once we get it all mixed, guys. Alrighty, once we get that nice and mixed, and some of those brown sugar pieces, guys, you're going to have to kind of chop up a little bit, but once you get it mixed, you add your egg and your vanilla extract. Mix those in. Thoroughly mixed. All right. All right, now we're going to add in our flour a little bit at a time. We'll come back once we get it out. It's all mixed in, guys. Alrighty, once it gets to this consistency here, it's all nice and mixed in. I didn't want to show the whole thing because it's just going to make the video a lot longer. I'm going to do it till it's nice and smooth, and then we're just going to put in our chocolate chips. But you don't want to put all the chocolate chips in there. You're going to have some left over. Oops. All right, we're just going to fold in our chocolate chips. Put a little bit in there. Don't use them all. Fold them in there. Put a few more. Yeah, put all of them in there, Tracy. Fold them in there. Okay. Again, you don't want to use all of them. Now, guys, this is the part you're not going to like. You're going to let this sit for 30 minutes and let it cool down. So you got to put it in the refrigerator. So we'll come back after it's been in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. Go ahead and preheat your oven to 375. Alrighty, once it's been in the refrigerator for 25 minutes, we're going to take a little small ice cream scoop, scoop some out. We're going to do 2 scoops. I'm going to roll those into a little ball. They can get kind of messy. Form into a ball. And these are going to be some jacked up cookies, but they're going to be real flavorful. Okay, form it into a ball as best you can. Okay, we're going to do that with all of them. We're going to make sure they look nice and neat and put them on a piece of parchment paper. Alrighty, so now, I don't know, these things are going to flatten out, so they don't look the best in the world. And you're going to add a few more little chocolate chips to press them down in there, just to kind of give them a nice appearance. And we still got some of this stuff left, y'all, so don't think we don't have a lot of dough left. We can probably do 2 dozen of these things, because this is 12 here. So we're going to put some of these chips in there, and then we're going to put them in the oven. Alrighty, so we're going to go in the oven, 375. That one right there is going to look jacked up, but we're going to see. Hopefully these things will flatten out. We'll have some traditional looking cookies. All right, we're going to go about 8 minutes. Now, when they start to brown around the edges, guys, and you got to watch them carefully, you want to take them out. And they're not going to look like they're done, but you want to take these things out so you'll have some chewy cookies. They look good, though, don't they? Alrighty, once these things have started to brown around the edge, and you see they're brown around the edge, you want to take them out, let them rest for 2 to 3 minutes, and then you can rest assured that you're going to get some chewy cookies. And that's the thing about chocolate chip cookies, is you want them to be chewy. Alright, boys and girls, once they rest a little bit, we're going to separate them and put them on a wire rack. Going to separate these here. They look like they're nice and chewy. We're going to let them finish cooling down. Uh-oh, it's the phone. It ain't for me, I can guarantee you. All right, guys, and there we have it. Some nice chocolate chip, chewy, gluten-free cookies. You'll let those cool off on the cooling rack for a little while, then we're going to eat. Actually, my wife is probably going to eat these things right here. I might try one just to see what they taste like, but not really a sweet fan. You know, that's the kind of stuff I eat back there, the oven fried chicken. We'll let my wife have the sweets. But again, it's gluten-free, so it shouldn't hurt me like the wheat cookies do. You guys have a great day. These things are going to be delicious. Peace.